Satya Nadella called the siloing of data that doesn't get used a massive lost opportunity. Data-driven decision-making, DDDM, is becoming a more significant and prevalent strategy for organization decisions in 2020 and beyond. It involves making decisions that are supported by data analytics and modeling, rather than choices solely based on intuition or observation. Satya Nadella said Microsoft was focused on enabling organizations to move from just collecting data to using it more proactively to predict, automate, and gain insights. In most organizations like telecommunications, customer data, which is both structured and unstructured, is notoriously scattered between different systems. You might have a CRM system, a web analytics platform, a contact center liaising with your customers over a voice channel, and an email marketing automation solution, each in a disparate environment. That's not to mention all the other ways in which your customers interact with your telecommunications organization in other places like social media, in-store visits, online reviews, and much more. What if there were a way to consolidate these systems and truly see every touch point between your organization and individual customers? This is the goal of Dynamics 365 Customer Insights. See results faster with a real-time enterprise-grade CDP designed to deliver insights that employees can act on with minimal training and IT assistance. Perform high-speed analytical processing and customize the solution using Microsoft Azure and Power Platform. Bring together all your transactional, observational, and behavioral data in real time with pre-built connectors to create persistently up-to-date profiles for contacts and accounts. Unify your data by resolving customer identities with recommendations based on AI and machine learning. Enrich customer profiles with an array of first and third-party signals such as products utilization, complaint trends, and customer insights via your omni-channel customer interactions. Employ out-of-the-box machine learning templates for predictive analytics. Discover new customer insights with AI-driven recommendations or define your own. Activate enhanced insights on destinations including analytics, email marketing, and customer engagement platforms through turnkey integrations with Microsoft and third-party applications. Embed customer insights cards into your business applications for contextual insights and informed action. Trigger workflows in response to customer signals from areas like your conversations with them by using Power Automate. Through Dynamics 365 Customer Insights, organizations in the telecommunications sector can get significantly enhanced view of customers and employees. A great example of how to improve customer experience is by adding crucial conversation data into the analytics mix. By adding voice data, organizations can now deliver consistent and more personalized experiences, understand their customers much more deeply and holistically, and significantly enhance customers' and employees' health and well-being, helping these organizations achieve better informed decisions. Here's what's possible by adding crucial conversation data to the mix. We can first push it into Azure SQL database, and then into Microsoft Customer Insights, where it can be combined with other data. Once in Customer Insights, we can select and add different data sources that we may want, such as CRM, purchases, web reviews, social interactions, email and chat, etc. And by selecting the JSON file, it adds crucial voice data into the mix. We can then combine different measures that are relevant when adding voice data to the mix, such as customer satisfaction score, number of calls, average duration, etc. And perhaps we may want to add more advanced measures, like a predictive analytics-based insight such as predictive NPS, which we can create if we had pushed the data into Azure Machine Learning Studio. Once we create all the combined data sources, let us look at the customer view in Customer Insights. The customer is Anthony, and you can see relative customer information, and now you can also see a timeline that showed Anthony had 4 recent calls and how the calls were categorized, 5 purchases and 4 online purchases. and you can also see a link to those call files. On the right, I see some new categories such as churn risk, predictive NPS, and across the bottom, several metrics about the recent voice interactions. At CRM screen pop time, these would be key to live customer engagement. From customer insights, we can now push into end products like Dynamics 365. So the same data in CI is now in the various Dynamics 365 assets. In the CRM, this is where sales and service people live. So they can now see a timeline of recent calls. The most recent one here is negative. The one before that was positive, and with links to the call files. On the right, displays insights such as NPS class, churn risk, customer satisfaction, etc., allowing your sales and service person to have a much deeper look at their customers. Now, for trend analytics and further insights, we can push the data into Power BI. This gives complete flexibility to combine and display data as the customer needs. We have created a sample predictive NPS dashboard to display NPS per latest call, monthly average, highlight client emotions, and we can look at a trending view, an identified key statistic from this dashboard. We have also created a sample customer satisfaction score dashboard. Here, we can look at stats like the number of calls, average duration, and point of sale data. I can filter by client emotion, see a heat map to see where negative and positive calls are coming from, and see a word cloud of key things said by the client. This dashboard is a single customer view. Again, we have our customer Anthony, and I can see his CSAT, emotion, words and topics, and what his call's about, and a link to call file if I want to drill into these calls in more detail. Lastly, we have a sample CSAT and purchases dashboard to look at the customer satisfaction relative to buying behavior. These are just a few examples of dashboards that can be created to leverage voice data. And of course, if we want, we can push this data from Power BI into Teams. We also provide the ability to push voice data directly into Power BI without first sending it to Customer Insights. This dashboard displays voice data only, not combined with other data from Customer Insights. Here, you see a sample agent performance dashboard scoring criteria such as communication skills, compliance, sales effectiveness, politeness, professionalism, and again, with the link to the actual call files. This is the same data shown earlier in the call journey dashboard, now directly into Power BI. The previous dashboards have been a small example of what is possible when adding voice data into the analytics data mix. By bridging the gap between audio sources and Microsoft's rich insights and analytics environment, Call Journey makes it easy for your customers to access their voice data and utilize the Microsoft suite to deliver real value throughout the organization.